Your outcomes are a lagging measure of your habits. A quote from James Clear in the best-selling book Atomic Habits. Here at Luxo-Life, we love this well-written and inspiring book about why habits matter so much more than our goals. That goals aren't what set the rich and poor apart, but rather the collection of habits they've developed through the years. What is a habit? Why are small, helpful habits so important? Why do bad habits make unsuccessful people? Can habits make you richer? If so, what are these habits? Let's start by explaining habits. A habit, by definition, is a person's regular tendency, practice, or mannerism. A habit could be as simple as washing your face in the morning or as complex as updating your budget every 15 days. A routine or system is a collection of habits you perform at a given time, such as your first hours in the morning or your entire day. Habits make a person, and by merely observing a person's routine, one can deduce the person's character. What about bad habits? Bad habits are often detrimental to one's physical, mental, social, psychological, or spiritual health. While many would argue that addicts are victims of bad habits, at the end of the day, their choices led them to such habits. However, bad habits and good habits have one thing in common: they're both very hard to break. So, can habits make you successful? The answer is yes. That's why you're here, right? Because you want to know what simple habits can do for you and what these successful habits are. So let's not keep you waiting. Here are 7 habits that make you richer, happier, and healthier. Number 1. A consistent sleep schedule. You may be surprised. What does your sleep schedule have to do with anything? Good question. Did you know that the top CEOs on Earth have a consistent sleeping schedule? Elon Musk, Tim Cook, Bill Gates, and so many more all sleep for 5 to 7 hours each day, usually between 12 a.m. to 7 a.m. Why? Because they acknowledge that having enough sleep every day is crucial to performing at their best. A consistent sleep schedule would help boost your cognition and productivity, improve immunity, reduce stress, and cure fatigue. Sticking to specific sleeping hours and waking up early would also allow you to optimize your daily schedule and do more each day. Most people have inconsistent sleeping schedules, which causes them to suffer from insomnia, anxiety, chronic fatigue, and unproductivity. Depending on their mood, they may sleep for 4 hours to 10 hours a day, ultimately damaging their overall health. You know that a half-charged phone won't last through the day, and so would you without enough rest. Number 2. A consistent workout routine. Successful people make it a point to devote at least 30 minutes to an hour each day to exercise by stretching, running, jogging, or weightlifting, and maintain an active lifestyle to prepare their minds and body for a new day. Most people would exercise the moment they wake up, while others do after having a cup of coffee or a light breakfast. A consistent workout routine would help you start your day feeling fresh, healthy, and vibrant. Accomplishing physical activities often rewards you with the happy hormones and the warm-up you need to face the challenges of a new day. Number 3. Consistent contact with smart people. Socialization is crucial for every living being on this earth, and the saying goes, no man is an island. There's more to socializing than just talking and hanging out. It gives you a sense of belonging to a group you feel most comfortable with, such as your family, friends, club, or church. The rich value consistent contact with people who benefit them in more ways than one. These benefits could be knowledge, wisdom, or even comfort and support during uncertain times. The wealthy enjoy exchanging information with others like them, smart, successful, and sociable, while they also refrain from or avoid socializing with negative people who constantly complain about life and criticize others harshly. Socialization greatly influences a person's character and system, so spend more time with educated, enthusiastic, and encouraging people. Number 4. A consistent free time in their busy schedule. Time is of utmost importance to the rich and successful. They value their time so much that they'd be more willing to use the money to make time than use time to make money. The rich often set a specific time in which they are free to do something for themselves. They use this time to read a chapter in a book, access themselves, set more personal goals, develop new habits, or write down new knowledge and wisdom. A specific time to relax and reorient themselves is essential to rich people, and this is one habit that sets them far apart from others. Most people are so busy or preoccupied that they don't give themselves enough free time to develop good habits. They only realize the need for this free time once they ask themselves, "Am I really happy with what I'm doing? Am I going to do this forever? Or am I going to make a change?" Number 5. A consistent work ethic. Rich people are the epitome of professionalism, and with them is a strong and consistent work ethic. This habit of theirs supports their strong sense of passion, diligence, and persistence. Even when they're not in the mood to work or something bad comes up, they'll pursue to get the job done. Their discipline and work ethic allow them to work through any opposition, whether by themselves or others, until they're finished. They don't give up in the face of adversity and know their trajectory is worth all the effort. Despite their emotions, successful people make it look like they're in the best shape and ready to take on anything. They maintain a positive outlook in life even when they're feeling oppressed or under pressure. They also value other people's thoughts and emotions and express understanding and empathy towards those going through hard times. So, if your boss is fiercely work-oriented and talks to you carefully and professionally, chances are that your boss is a highly effective individual, and that's why he or she is the boss. Number 6. A consistent system of planning ahead. They always have a backup plan for the backup plan. Successful people love planning ahead, as this gives them a sense of reassurance that if this happens, they can do this. And if that doesn't work too, then they can do that. Most people stick to a plan A, and if said plan fails, everything falls with it. Rich people always focus on the long term and apply this to everything, from investing to goal setting to adopting good habits. Developing good habits never happen overnight, no matter how many times you tell yourself that you'll do it tomorrow. It's a gradual incline with lots of bumps and depressions. If you don't have a clear plan of how to get where you want to be, you're not getting there. An example is setting a workout template and sticking to that routine for 2 weeks before moving on to the next one. Another one is creating a budget or savings for things you desire, like a car, house, or even marriage and family planning. You set a plan for how much money you need, how to get the money, and what to do if Plan A, Plan B, or Plan C fails. Once you've mastered this habit, you can't break away from it, and you'll be able to achieve anything you want in life. Number 7. Having multiple streams of income. Rich people work hard, but their money works harder for them. By generating multiple sources of income through passive businesses and investments, rich people are able to make more money in less time than the average person who works a 9 to 5. They would then spend their extra time developing good habits or setting goals. Thomas C. Corley spent 5 years studying rich people and wrote that 65% of the wealthy have at least 3 major income streams that made them millionaires. Developing multiple streams of income may seem impossible for the common Joe, but it worked for self-made millionaires, and it can work for you too if you do your own study on stocks, real estate, and equities, practice the good habits we've mentioned, and watch more of our awesome videos on health, wealth, and personal success. So do you think these good habits will benefit you? Which of these habits are you already practicing? Which would you like to adopt starting today? Tell us in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and click on the notification bell to stay updated on our future videos.